Tem, ko posadimo drevo.
What did you say? Translate. I don't know what you said. Something about a tree. You said something. What did you say about a tree?
Samo is already tired. What did you say? The idea was to speak these words as we plant the tree, but why are we not doing that? Because it's hot?
Too hot. Oh, we're not planting a tree now?
No.
We'll plant a tree later!
Ja, so my cry a bit in between, so, you know. Mogoče me malo emocije prevzame, tako da mogoče malo mogo podajati mikrofon pa tako dalje. V glavnem, ta ceremonija smo hoteli imeti ob sajenju drevesa, da bi pač, ne vem, to se nam je dopalo, ampak zdaj bomo imeli kle, ker pač je malo preveč neznosno vroče. So basically, we wanted to have this ceremony as a planting of the tree, but it's a bit too hot, so I think everybody feels much more comfortable here, and we'll just do the speeches, and everybody suggested we should plant the tree in the autumn, so we'll do that. So first is Jake, Hermina's witness.
This person.
We want to pass the place.
Hi. This is how this works. So I know traditionally someone giving a toast like this is supposed to tell funny anecdotes about the person. Hermina and I have been friends for approximately 12 years. I counted yesterday, I know, right? But most of that friendship has been conducted across an ocean. So I don't have a lot of like funny stories of things we've done together because mostly we're not in the same place. And it means I haven't gotten to know Samo very well.
Probably good point to switch.
Forgot about that.
Jake said that. Oh fuck. Se pravi, povzetek je, da sta s Hermino prijateljci že 12 let, ampak da sta bili ločeni z oceanom in zato nima nekih anekdot in podobnih stvari, kar bi bilo v tem trenutku verjetno na mestu.
So what I do know about Hermina is that they live their life manifesting values of authenticity, willingness, vulnerability, and compassion, and without shame. And I trust, even though I don't know Samo well, I trust and believe that Hermina has chosen a spouse who will live those values along with them.
Se pravi, nekako si obeta, da bosta živela svoje življenje avtentično, z dobro voljo, ranljivostjo in sočustvovanjem ter brez sramu. In zaupal to, da je Samo in da je Hermina zbrala partnerja, ki je tega zmožen.
But the question is, what does a marriage mean if it's not about monogamy or property or reproduction? How do you embody your values in your marriage?
Na tej točki se sprašuje, kaj je pomen poroke, če ne gre za običajne stvari reprodukcije, monogamnosti ali posedovanja.
I can't answer that for you, but I can tell you some things that I hope for. I hope that you will be safe harbor for each other, a place to retreat to when the storms of life get a little too rough. I hope that you will be each other's launch pads into adventure when the skies are once again clear. Of course, I hope you will be each other's traveling companions when the way seems better with two. I hope you will not anchor each other in place, but provide each other with stabilizing ballast.
Vprašanje, ki smo ga zastavili pred kratkim, na njega ne bo odgovorila, ima pa pač nekaj v bistvu upanj v zvezi s tem. In sicer upa, da si bosta Samo in Hermina varno zavetje en za drugega, da se bosta lahko drug drugemu skrila, ko bo življenje nekoliko pretežko, da bosta tudi nudila en drugemu priložnost za avanture, ko se bo nebo zjasnilo. To je tak malo bolj poetičen. In seveda...
I haven't done this part yet.
Yeah, I'm right here. There's still like 2 sentences. Takisto si želi, da bi skupaj potovala, ko ima bo to omogočeno.
Whatever direction you take next, know that your community is cheering you on. When you lose sight of your values or feel lost in how to live them well, remember that we're here to remind you, to support you, to help you find your way. Love you.
Se pravi, skratka, kamorkoli vaju bo vodila pot, vsi smo ob vama in vaju podpiramo in želimo najboljše. Love you.
I am dying, by the way, I'm just crying.
Umrla bo.
No pressure, Jimmy.
None taken. Moj govor bo veliko krajši, oziroma ne veliko krajši, bo kratek. Pardon. Okay. Moj govor bo ful kratek, čeprav so mi rekli, da naj govorim, dokler nekdo se ne ozavesti od vročine, bo pa v obeh jezikih, tako da bo zvenelo, kakor da je ful dolgo. So my speech will be very short, although I was told to talk until somebody drops unconscious from heat. But I think we'll avoid that.
2 minutes and it'll happen.
Or maybe it will, yeah. But it will be in both languages, so it will seem longer. Torej, v bistvu vse, kar bi povedala, je samo to, da Samo in Hermina delita izjemno odkritosrčnost in iskrenost v odnosu do sebe, do drugega in do sveta. In meni se zdi, da karkoli zgradita na tej podlagi, oziroma razmerje in sopotništvo, ki ste ga že zgradile na tej podlagi, ju bo vodilo čez vse prepreke, ki si jih lahko zastavita, tako konvencionalne kot nekonvencionalne. In da v bistvu ne rabita zares poroke, ampak sta se odločila praznovati svojo ljubezen. In ful je lepo, da smo mi lahko tle zraven in da praznujemo z njima. Tako da, tu bom še rekla, da nazdravimo, se zdaj moram še prevesti. So, Samo and Hermina share this one beautiful characteristic of being absolutely honest and sincere. And I am certain that whatever they build based on that characteristic, whatever they've already built, like this companionship that will last for life, will help them go through every possible obstacle, conventional or non-conventional, and to just go on and have a wonderful life. So I'm convinced that they don't actually need a marriage, but luckily they decided to celebrate their love with us in this conventional form. And I'm very happy that we can all celebrate it with you and that we can all party together. So I would say raise your glasses, but there's 2 more speeches coming, but you can still raise your glasses. Še zmeraj lahko nazdravimo, ne? Oh, and I have to say, there will be a planting of the tree, I was told. Prej so mi naročili, da moram nujno omeniti, da se bo posadilo drevo nekoč. Tako da, ja.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do my speech in English and Slovene, but I might give Slovene parts to Yuri because I feel too much emotions already. Se pravi, svoj del bom povedal v angleščini in slovenščini, ampak mogoče v slovenski del mogel Yuri prebrati, ker je že zdaj težko. I do not believe that for our love we need a ceremony to confirm that what we already feel for each other. Tomorrow I will not love you any less as I like you yesterday and respect you today. Even if today you would say yes, and even if this yes will someday will be broken, I do not believe we will ever break our friendship, built on mutual respect, experiences, and path we walked these last 5 years. Pripričan sem, da za ljubezen ne potrebujeva obreda, da bi potrdila to, kar oba živeva in čutiva. Jutri te ne bom ljubil nič manj, kot sem te imel rad včeraj in te spoštujem danes. Tudi, če si danes ne bi rekla da, in tudi, če bova ta dan nekoč pretrgala, ne verjamem, da bova kdajkoli pretrgala prijateljstvo, zgrajeno na spoštovanju, izkušnjah in skupni poti, ki sva jih hodila zadnjih 5 let. But I guess I can take this opportunity to promise you I will never do some things you were annoyed about since I moved out with you in Lisbon. I swore I will never again eat food without a plate. I will never wear my pants into our bed. And I will never wake you up when you snore, even if you tell me I can. But let's be real. I will sometimes break all these promises, because life is not just roses, but it's also breadcrumbs and dirty pants in the bed. Ampak, če smo že tu, lahko izkoristim to priložnost, da ti obljubim, da ne bom več počel stvari, ki so ti vedno šle na živce. Že od dneva, ko sem se preselil k tebi v Lizbono. Obljubim, da ne bom nikoli več jedel hrane brez krožnika. Obljubim, da si bom vedno slekel hlače, preden bom šel v posteljo. Obljubim, da ti nikoli več ne bom zbudil, ko bo smrčala, tudi če boš rekla, da te lahko zbudim. Vendar bodimo realni. Včasih se tega ne bom držal, ker življenje ni samo potica, ampak tudi drobtinice in umazane hlače v postelji.
Should I get some wine?
No, that's cheese. No. But there was one promise I made to you, and I broke it more than once. When we went to bed night after night, you asked me time and again to tell you a story. So you could go to sleepy sleep, but I never did. But I'm not telling you I will keep this promise. This was promise already made, and it's now time to fulfill it. Vendar obstaja ena obljuba, ki sem dal že večkrat in jo tudi večkrat prelomil. Ko sva legla v posteljo noč za nočjo, si me prosila vsakič znova, da ti povem zgodbo za lahko noč, ki bi te zazibala v sen. Vendar sem vedno rekel ne. Ne bom ti rekel, da bom držal to obljubo, ker je bila ta obljuba davno že dana in je sedaj čas, da jo izpolnim. So here is your bedtime story?
Fall asleep now. Party.
He has a restless soul that could not stay. He traveled the world tall and wide. He crossed the oceans, climbed the mountains, see the cities small and grand. But something was missing on all his paths to share a journey in what he would like. Torej, tu je zgodba za lahko noč. Nekoč že davno je tega, je živel človek v majhni vasi na vrhu hriba. Imel je nemirno dušo, brez postanka. Prepotoval je svet po dolgem in počez. Prebrodil oceane, preprezal gore, videl mesta, mala in velika. Vendar je nekaj manjkalo na njegovih poteh. Da bi si z nekom delil potovanja, si je želel. On the streets of the city, with building clad in tiles, he met a partner by a traffic light. They looked inside each other's eyes, they touched their hands with a gentle smile, and explored the world with hand in hand. This is my first promise I made, and I hope there will be more promises fulfilled than broken. I love you, Moods. Na ulicah mesta, kjer so hiše obložene v ploščice, je spoznal osebo pri prometni luči. Pogledala sta drug drugemu v oči, se z nežnim nasmehom dotaknila z rokami in skupaj raziskovala svet z roko v roki. To je moja prva izpolnjena obljuba in upam, da bom v najmi življenju več izpolnjenih kot praznih obljub. Ljubim te, Muc. I made it!
Okay, I wanted to go at the end, but that was a mistake. I'm so much crying.
Hotela sem na koncu govoriti, ampak zgleda, da je bila to napaka.
Also, I'm like hoping to do this in Slovenian also, but I don't know, maybe I should just get you. Yeah, do it, okay. Yeah! My Slovenian is not good, so sorry.
Hermina bo poskusila tudi po slovensko povedati.
Dear Samo, I love you and you're my friend. I hate it when people stand up at their weddings and say that their partner is their best friend. So I won't do that, because I don't really believe in one best friend anyway. And apparently, since about an hour ago, you're my family now? And the one that I'm contractually obligated to care for. That's scary. Having a wedding is fun. Committing to marriage is scary. Dragi Samo, rada te imam in moj prijatelji si. Ne maram, ko ljudje na svoji poroka v san... Oh no. V sanju in povedal, da je njihov partner njihov najboljši prijatelj. Tako da tega ne bom paredil. ker resnici tako ali tako ne verjamem v enega in edinega najboljšega prijatelja.
This is painful.
In meda od pred kratkim, kakšno uro zidaj moj družina in tisti, za katerega sem za koncu obvezan skrbeti. To je strašljivo. Imeti poroko je zabavno. Obvezati se v zakon je strašljivo. Having a marriage is fun. Is it? Having a wedding is fun. Committing to marriage is scary. I'm scared that it's hard to build a shared life. That maybe we will want different things. That I'm not enough. That we will get old and sick. I guess these are the common fears that people have when they decide to marry. And that many of you can relate with. Imeti poroko je zabavno. Obvezati v zakon je strašljivo. Bojim se, da je težko zgraditi skupno življenje.
Življenje.
Basically, you should be here to mentor. You should be here to mentor, like, you know.
Da si bova morda kdaj želela.
I can do this a bit. I'm just I'm on the bench.
Back up.
If it's ever needed.
Hvala. Da si bova morda kdaj želela različne strvi.
We're sorry.
Stvari. Okay. Da nisem dovolj, da se bova postarala in postala bolehna. Verjetno so to pogosti strahovi, ki jih imajo ljudje, ko se odločijo za poroko. In verjetno se veliko vas skupaj lahko poistoveti z njimi. Okay, thank you. Along with the normal marriage worries, there's also the fears that maybe few of you can relate with. I'm scared that we don't know where we're going to live, that being married is going to make it harder to be non-monogamous, that we're living in unprecedented times of epidemics and heat waves, that it's certain to get worse before we get properly old. Yeah, it's pretty bleak inside my head. Maybe I should have just stuck with the classic, "You're my best friend" bit.
Poleg običajnih zakonskih skrbi so tu še strahovi, s katerimi se lahko poistoveti manjši del danes prisotnih. Bojim se, da ne veva, kje bova živela. Da bova poročena, težko nemonogamna. Da živimo v negotovih časih epidemij in vročinskih valov. Da je edino gotovo, da se bodo stvari poslabšale, še preden se pošteno postaramo. Did you say all this? Yeah.
Ja, kar črno je vitedi v moj glavi. Morda bi se vseeno morala držati klasične ti si moj najboljši prijatelji fore. Having a wedding is fun. Committing to marriage is scary. I don't know what will happen in the future, but I know that you'll be there for me. Because basically, since we met, we shared a commitment to be there for one another. Within a week of us meeting in real life, I asked you if we could be together forever. And without missing a beat, you replied, no, we can't be together forever. We can only be together until death. Well, that's good enough, I thought. And even thousands of kilometers apart, we have been there for one another when you went to climb mountains and have other adventures in Canada. Our relationship has continued to deepen, even with me living in Portugal or Switzerland, and I want to commit to keep being there for you. Imeti poroko je zabavno. Obvezati se v zakno je strašljivo. Ne vem, kaj se bo zgodilo v prihodnosti, ampak vem, da boš ob meni. Ker naju še odkar sva se prvič videla, druži zaveza, da si bova stala ob strani. V prvem tednu, odkar sva se srečala v resničnem življenju, sem te vprašala, če sva lahko skupaj za vedno. In ti si kot iz topla izstrelil, ne moreva biti skupaj se vedno. Lahko sva skupaj samo do smrti. Smrti! No. Bože, dovoli sem pomislila. In tudi na razdalji tisočih kilometrov sva si stala ob strani, ko si šel plezat v kanadske gore in iskat druge pustolovščine. Najino razmerje se je nadalje poglabljalo, ko sem živela na Portugalskem ali pa v Švici. Rad bi se obvezal, da ti bom najprej stal ob strani. It's almost done. It's almost over. I want to commit to keep being there for you, to hug you, to listen, to sometimes maybe even be wrong or change my mind. To be together, to build love and support, to care for each other and those around us. Rad bi si...
Yes. Where are we? Rad bi se obvezal, da ti bom še naprej stal ob strani. Da te bom objemal, poslušal, da se bom mogoče celo kdaj motil ali pa si glede česa premislil. da bova skupaj, da bova gradila ljubezen in podporo, da bova skrbela eden za drugega in za tiste okoli naju.
I love you, Samo, and I'm so glad that we found each other because I know that married to one another, the scary stuff will be okay. Now let's go have fun with everyone at our wedding! Rada ti imam, Samo, in tako sem vesela, da sva se našla, ker bodo, ko bova poročena, tudi stravi okej. In zdaj gremo se veseliti z vesmi skupaj na najino poroko.
Food is here.
Hrana!
So we should take a toast at the end, right? That's the proper way how to end the speech.
Definitely.
So everyone fill their glasses and then... So yeah, it's bottoms up, so you can feel them a little bit less if you're like, you know, on the end.